All right. Hello everyone. This is Pinda. Um, it's been quite a while. It's been quite a while. I haven't. Um, what is it? What is the right word to say this? But I haven't found. I hadn't found the courage to make or cross the bridge of actually um, getting back to this channel. And for me, it was not because I could not make a video, but I think it was finding an angle, a storyline to follow through with. And with everything that's been happening for the past 6 months into this year, I think I just wanted to get to a place where I had some grounding, and I could be like, okay, um, I get it. I'm getting a hang of things. Like, this is what's happening. This is how it's happening, and so I would have liked to have a start. You know, a start at the beginning of this year where I entered my honors year at the GSA, and I mean, documented from then. However, so many variables, so many things happened, and I had to find my place, literally, physically, mentally, metaphorically, in any way. I had to find my place, and I think after the school holidays that we just had, I got the time to sit and really look at my work, the body of work that I produced, but also where I was mentally. And I think I'm more mentally fit to carry through with the story now and really follow it, follow the journey of the story. So I registered after my driving like lessons. The plan was to apply for a license and do the test. However, there was a taxi war back at home. And so I left. And when I came back, it was then figuring out what to do this year. And I eventually registered at the GSA, and it's been a good, busy, long first 6 months, in which I did not have my PC with me because in the beginning of the year it had a problem, so I took that to repairs. My phone as well. I remember this. I was at the mall and I was getting pots. I was buying pots that day. The plan was to buy pots and mop. I think I was getting mop and imbiza. And then I was logging onto the Capitec app, and then my phone screen just glitched. Next thing, Jay, it just wasn't working. So I didn't get the pots even that day, I remember. So from that time, and then I was still going to school, so I didn't have my phone, didn't have my PC. I was staying far from school. I think I was very much at a discouraged level. Like, and I'm usually one to be like, use what you have, do what you have, do with what you have, and I mean, try your best, but no, um, yeah. So that's what happened. And throughout that experience, I think I learned patience is a virtue. I learned how to be patient. So my phone recently came back. I recently got it. It hasn't been that long since I had my phone back. And I didn't trust myself to like use it or take it out because it just took so long to get it back. But because I had gotten this as a camera, to use as a camera to tell my story, um, I really had to push through those fears and get back to this. And I feel like right now we're in the seventh month of the year. I feel like it's a good time for me to get back to where I want I once was and follow through with my story. So, like right now, it's close to midnight and I'm a night owl. So, I've been thinking about making these like midnight sessions where, I reflect on each day and I talk about the project I'm doing, whatever's happening in my journey and my life until the end of the year when I get to present my final work. And so I think also now is a good time because I recently bought this and I will slice it in half because I feel like this is way too big. But I recently got myself that roll that will be that will act as my sketchbook or sketch diary for like a process documentation for my final project. So I feel that now is a good time to really continue and pick up, yes, where I left off. And what better way to do it than to just start? So to put less pressure on myself, I think I really want to see if I can commit to it on a daily base or bi-weekly base or weekly base. Really capture as much as I can of what goes on behind the scenes of my project. So I registered, and in GSA it works with like units. There's like it's unit based, and so I'm in unit 20, which is a unit that focuses on storytelling and filmmaking. And so we began with a workshop with uh, Mr. Malik. And from then, it ignited that passion in me to really tell my story, but also follow through um, with my story. And as much as it's my story, it becomes more than that, as the thing goes. So now there's my story of embarking on this journey in becoming an architect, but also there's the story that I'm telling in my work, the things that I'm passionate about, the things that I want to highlight, things that I want to talk about. I think last week, was it last week? The previous design week that we had, I realized, as an architect, there's so much that I can do. As a human being, there's so much that I can do. Um, but there's a power in storytelling, in telling a story. A story can evoke emotions, a story can do so much. And so, as much as before I'd seen it as just a 2D linear thing and not much of the real action, I'm more and more realizing the importance of storytelling. And we've watched films, some really good ones, um, and it's made me realize the impact of them in society, uh, but yeah, so I wanted to come back um, to do this and to also just encourage myself along the way. I don't know if I'm going to be producing this hugely emotionally evoking piece, body of work, this architectural intervention that has this amazing storyline. Maybe it will be mundane, but or maybe it will, no, not mundane, it won't be mundane. Maybe it'll only go so far. But talking about it, um, and being present in the making of it is the important part for me, and that's really also going to help me uh, just have the energy to present it and give it the justice that it needs and deserves. And like, I can't be timid, I can't be shy, I can't be, I need to get this like thing of putting, constantly talking and putting it out there, so that all this work that I'm putting onto this project really comes out. My honors year so far has just been at points exciting, trying new things, experimenting. One minute I'm knitting something, next minute I'm on Unreal Engine 5 and my laptop is crashing, and then one minute Blender, then now I'm getting myself a role and I'm just making hand drawings. But yes, and then there's the time, just never, there's never time for anything. But I think, as I mentioned, I'm in a good mental space to be more present now, and understanding that time will go regardless, whether or not I do document the process behind my school projects or whatever I'm doing that I'm passionate about, or if I don't do it, time will still go. I've been wanting, like, when an idea or the concept to do something has been nagging you to the point where you might fall sick. You might actually fall sick. I think it was about to get to that. And so, I mean, I've made several attempts, there's several more videos. Um, but I think today I really have decided that just make a video and say what you want to say and put it out there and live your life. Live your life, and not try to chase perfection and clip it, and make sure you cut out all the bad things that you've said, or make it, or try to look nice, try to do your hair before you make that video, try to wear something nice, or try to find a nice scenery. Use what you got. Use what you got and just do this, and it's about the story behind the story. That's what it is. So yeah, this is what this is, and I'll really be proud of myself if I can keep up with the momentum of today, in a step by step, like one step at a time, way piece by piece, piece by piece. I'm not expecting too much of myself, but I think the bare minimum that I do will push me further than just not doing anything. And so that's why you are seeing me back on this platform. I really did make attempts. I really did. And it's just the angle and the storyline to videos. It's not just recording me packing and moving out of my sister's place in Pretoria. It's more than just packing. It's like I'm not even looking at the camera. I really did try, and yeah, it was just a bunch of things happening, and now I think things are really still in my life. So also, um in line with whatever course of action I'm going to follow after I graduate, um eventually at the end of this 2 years, um there's the discussion around what I want to do, what practice I'm going to be. I don't know how to finish that sentence in English. I don't know how to finish in English. What practice I'm going to run, what type of practice I'm going, I mean, what what I want to do for the rest of my life. There's those things as well. I do love stories. I do love storytelling. I tell a bunch of stories. I talk a lot. So yeah, like and so it's exciting, the idea that architecture and this storyline, those, coming together to create this whoosh, whoosh explosion, and then I'm like at the center of that. So I'm very much excited for what is to come. I mean, it's happening already, and I want to share that. I just have to think about how I document that, and no pressure. That tripod will come. That tripod will come, and I think the urge to get it will come if I just continuously suffer through trying to find proper angles. Then it will come. Um, and then last point is the format in which these videos take. Some will be longer than others, some will be shorter, but I think this, like, it's because it's 11:15 now. So like, if I honor this time of the day as like the reflection point, share my findings, where I'm at. For example, now I'm doing production design, set design. Let me say set design. I'm working on set design. So where I'm at now, I'll be able to talk about it clearly tomorrow, but I think I wanted to kind of bridge the gap today and really break the barrier and make a video. Make the video. And I'm not gonna clip this. I'm not gonna, just gonna share it like it is. And just come back to my channel. I've missed this channel so much. I mean, we get these YouTube newsletters, and like it's like dead quiet, dead, and I'm always just like, yeah. But I mean, I'm lucky that I get to also take my time to do the things that I want to do. But I'm also realizing the importance of getting to it as well. So wherever I might be at the end of the year, I think I'm looking forward to seeing the journey to getting there. And so for now, I don't have a title. I was thinking of calling this Honored, because this is like a docu series that we're doing. I was thinking of calling it Honored because I'm doing my honors year. Honored storytelling, honored story. For now, let's just keep the word honored. I really like the word honored. I mean, that'll be the graphic design for this entire thing. The title of it, that's where it ends. But today is day one. And what do they, how when they do in movies, they go cut, action. What's that? What do they call that thing that, there's no one in my room right now, so I don't know who I'm asking. But yeah. Thank you. Oh yeah, outro. This is the outro moment. Thank you to you guys that subscribe to this channel. And the people that leave comments, you are loved. The people that don't leave comments but still watch the videos, you are loved. And thank you to what? Thank you to us for still being around, and whatever you guys are going through, I'm rooting for each and every one of you. I mean, it's my dream to one day hold like a space, like an exhibition, or I don't know, like a presentation where people who have been sharing my story and my work to can finally come and see. So like, do you understand? Do you understand? Like, yeah. So I'm super super grateful for the platform, and I think um it's got potential to go further if I just press record and post. So I want to keep doing that, and I completely understand if this type of content or format doesn't work for some people. I really do understand it's boring. It's boring to just sit and listen to somebody talk. Even I wish, we could be drawing or painting something. So this is more exciting. But there's an importance to conversations and talking about things. As well. And so there's lots more to share. There's books we can talk about. Um, and at times maybe I won't even talk. Maybe I'll just be drawing and that'll be the video of the day. But I think on it, maybe like it would be nice if I can just record like this in this format every night. Like tonight I just record, and then tomorrow night I make like another one, or maybe I make another one Monday evening if I don't get a chance tomorrow. But like really taking it day by day, one step at a time, and so that the trajectory, like, mm, mm, mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll be all. That'll be all. Yeah. So, yeah, you're gonna be seeing lots of me. If you get tired of me, congratulations. Congratulations to me. I need to be sickening. I need to be sickening. Um, and really like be aggressive at going for this thing, because it's I think I was about to get sick in my head, nagging myself to do this. I've been wanting to do this for such a long time. And I just think it's time. I honestly just think it's time. Yeah. So we will see one another. We will see, no, we won't be seeing one another. You will see me in the next video, but hopefully we see one another in this like future 2026. I received 2026, 2027 exhibition, 2028. I'm giving myself time here. I'm giving myself giving myself time because I take a lot of time to do things. But I think I'd like to, the things I really want to do is to share the film that we made at the beginning of the year. We made a film at the beginning of the year. I don't know if I've mentioned that. I made a film that was at the beginning of the unit, and I'm working towards a film for the end of the year, and so I kind of want to do a screening of that. It'd be nice to do it in person and invite people. Oh wow, imagine you work on something and then you host people, and then I buy like juice and chips, and then I invite people over. We do like a projector and I share my architecture movie. That's gonna be like 3 minutes long. And then we have a discussion around it. How did you guys feel? Now I have two, so I want to do one. I think I don't mind sharing both digitally, but I'm secretly hoping to share in person with people, share my work. But it starts with putting a camera and talking about it and drawing in front of the camera, and then by the time physical people come around it, I'll be so confident in myself and my work. So I need to get through this first. And then I'm gonna get through the other obstacles. But yeah, I'm a filmmaker. I am a filmmaker. So my name is Pinda Wande Mdingi, and I am a filmmaker and a creative and an aspiring architect and a aspiring architect, filmmaker, storyteller, artist, um, human being, lover of life, foodie recently. Yo, so much. So yeah, I will see you on the next one. Thank you and bye.